What's going on, folks? Before we get started today, I want to really quickly tell you about my buddy Alex. He is doing Movember this year. Well, he does it every year. He's been doing it for 9 years now. And he doesn't grow the mustache out of solidarity. No, he actually does it to try and raise money. So I'm going to put a link in the description below. Go throw that guy a little bit of love. If you want to support the channel, in this case, don't support the channel this time. I'd rather see you throw support to Alex. He's doing this for a good cause, and yeah, he grows a much better mustache than me. Alright guys, enjoy the episode. Should be fun. Today on builds, we're gonna dyno the 500 with the MultiAir Springs, and we're gonna have a little update for the Fiat Abarth 124. What's going on, folks? Eddie here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So last time on builds, you saw us install MultiAir Springs in the Fiat 500. Now, you've seen us do that before. John installed a set into the Abarth 124, and we showed you what kind of gains it made, and it made some really, really healthy gains. Now, because the state of my engine is not great in that car, which we are rectifying in a matter of 2 weeks, folks. 2 weeks. It's gonna be a little bit different than you might be expecting though. Oh, but this should make some of you very happy, and rest assured, no worries. We're still putting a Julie engine in this damn car. That car made some healthy gains. We saw like 23, 24 horsepower in the mid-range just from putting in a set of springs. Now, the reaction from some folks was, well, it's a broken engine, we want to see this on a healthy engine. You're right. You're absolutely right. Might as well show you this on a healthy engine. So we put them in the 500. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. We couldn't get the car on the dyno, but now we have. The one regret here is we didn't dyno it the same day. So the tune Jason currently has in his car is the Torque Stage 1 tune. I don't think we've ever showed you any numbers from that car though. So while we were down there, we made another decision. I'm getting really tired of driving around a car that burns a liter of oil every 800 kilometers. I'm getting really impatient, waiting for some of the parts to show up for the QV swap. So just to kill some time while waiting for the stuff for the QV to show up, we're gonna put my built engine in the car. I've had this built engine for about a year and a half, and I was initially gonna put it in my black 124 when I first got it, but people in the Fiat community really wanted to see a buildup of a 124. So that's what we did. And then wrecked the car before putting the built motor in. And then, you know, we got a car with a lemon, decided to put a QV motor in. So either way, I have this thing sitting around. So I've decided it's going in the car. We're gonna go do some port work on the cylinder head. And yeah, I guess I'll fill you in a little bit more at that point. One of the things we were planning on doing with the black 124 before I wrecked it, or the tree jumped out in front of it, however you want to look at it. The plan was, after the Dragon, I was gonna drive it back to Washington State. We were gonna do an oil change, and then I was gonna go run the quarter mile. Because that car never hit the quarter mile, making the horsepower it was making. The last time I had it on the quarter mile and ran 14.1, it was only a 200 horsepower car. I never got it out to the track running 247 wheel horsepower. And the car was substantially faster. I was never really happy with that time, and I want something better. And I want to lay a time with a MultiAir 1.4 that I'm happy with before I'm done with that engine in my personal cars. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the built engine in, we're gonna drive to California, and we're gonna go run the quarter mile. This should be interesting. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to hit that like button, smash it if you so desire, and don't forget to subscribe. It's what your mom would want you to do. Your dad, he doesn't care. He doesn't care at all.
You are not being filmed.
Yeah, let's creator.
Like I said, she'll give you a show.
Can you do that, Sean? Huh? Can you do that?
I don't know, can I?
I can. That's not Hi!
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
I can do the worm. I can do the worm.
Trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta outprice y'all.
Alright, so to really spell out what this dyno pull showed, if we take a look at the curve here, I'll pop it up on the screen. We have a blue line and we have a red line. The blue line was the previous pull that was done with Jason's car the last time it was on the dyno. Now, the last time it was on the dyno, it was making an extra 2 pounds of boost versus right now. John made one tune revision recently that took a little bit of the power out of the car. So, keeping that in mind, the red line is after the MultiAir Springs. So, if we take a look along the curve, you're going to see that it's about 10-15 horsepower across the curve. There's one area where it's really not much different at all. They're pretty much on par. But considering you're looking at dyno sheets where the more powerful of the two curves is using less boost, that's pretty telling. So those springs added 10 to 15 horsepower across the curve on a tune that's using less boost than the previous tune. Absolute no-brainer. So there's the answer, folks. With a couple more pounds of boost, we'd probably see another 10 horsepower across the curve. So we'd be up at around 190-ish. But ultimately, that's pretty fantastic for a set of $90 springs. Johnny?
Yeah.
How much do you love porting and polishing?
You know, if it's for stuff to make cars fast, I love it.
When is porting and polishing not for making cars fast?
Well, considering this is like working on a motorcycle head, I don't know, man. I'm expecting we're going to pick up like 100 horsepower or something.
Right? For those of you that want a lot of detail and more information on the tunes that we've been putting in our cars, specifically the torque tune, there's a gentleman named Brody that's done a lot of work around dynoing these Fiats and their tunes. So I'm going to put a link in the description below to a thread that he started comparing tunes. It's absolutely fascinating. It also really kind of outlines why I use Torque Motorsports above anything else. But amazing piece of information. I think you guys should go take a look. It'll also introduce you to a forum. It's Alvin's forum, and Alvin's a good guy, so give that guy some love. Anyhow, we're closing in on 5,000 subscribers. That's super exciting. I never thought we'd get to 5,000 subscribers when we started this. I'm stoked. Anyhow, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. We're getting there. When we hit that 5,000, I've got something planned. I think it's going to be a hybrid 5,000 Christmas thing. If you haven't seen the other videos on the MultiAir Springs, well, you can click this link here, or you can go to this link right here. If you want to know what I'm talking about with wrecking the black 124, there's an entire series about going to Fiat on the Dragon right here. And if you guys want to subscribe, there's a button right here that says to do so. So have fun.